Hello guys and welcome back to the transfer series today, talking about Chelsea. Getting straight into it. Chelsea this season struggling. They've spent a lot of money and are still struggling, so talking about them signing players is a bit of a sticky one in general, to be fair, because why the hell do they need to sign players when, you know, they've already bought so many players? But Poch has stuck to a nice 4-4-2. We know that's what he likes to stick. Not 4-4. More about 4-3-3, which we know he likes to stick to. At Tottenham, obviously, he adopted more like this, which now that Nkunku's back, you'll see him probably do more with Jackson up front. The two wide men being Sterling and Palmer most likely of the time. Obviously, they have a few other options, but you know, I like Madueke, to be fair. I like Madueke, he's just a bit to cut in, he did really nice with that. So it could be Madueke and Palmer by the time to come back, but either way, some wide players that I'm fine with. Enzo and Caicedo in midfield, both solid in the midfield. Enzo can play as the third forward one with in a free, or sat back with a two DMs call it, and then this one centre forward being Nkunku up here. Obviously a mix of centre backs playing for him right now. Thiago Silva, Badiashile, Dias, Disasi, Colwill. There's loads and loads. Left back, they got their options with Colwill, once I mentioned, centre back, and also Chilwell and Cucurella, but Cucurella looks like he might be on his way out. They've been high attacking this season on the fullbacks. There's a lot of times this season where you saw the wingers actually come inside, and you actually saw formation start to look more like this, with the wide protection coming from the two CDMs, central midfielders, what I'm going to call them as, and as the fullbacks high pressed up, and it allowed the wingers to cut inside with a big, massive overlap from both fullbacks. Currently, Gusto and I think Cole was playing most of the games because he's just 200 prone fullbacks. I did look at fullbacks, but I just thought I was pushing Malo Gusto out too much. I quite like Malo Gusto. He's got a good career ahead of him, especially with Reece James constantly being injured. So what I really looked at is the midfield issues, because currently Conor Gallagher's starting there week in, week out. And I know a lot of Chelsea fans, they might rate Conor Gallagher, but they also know that he shouldn't really be in that midfield. So they just need a bit more experience in midfield to help the likes of an Enzo or a Caicedo in the midfield. Two very expensive midfielders, I know, and Lavia's in there as well. There's a lot of expense in that midfield. And then also looking at a striker who it's a bit more assured of himself, a bit older than Jackson, and could probably do a better job in the Premier League right now, but obviously Jackson's the future for them. I think in a midfielder, I was going to say a Dembele type. Not quite a Dembele type like Dembele was for Pochettino at Spurs. However, would fill in that gap very nicely. He is like Gallagher, but better, I would say. Gallagher's ceiling is probably just as high as Rabiot's, but Rabiot would help assure that midfield. Playing in this role here, he's probably better suited. No, he's fine suited as one of these DMs here, but he can also be suited in this role here like Enzo can. So maybe just a bit of assurance to allow Enzo to sit back on his own. Maybe Rabiot can sit back on his own. When you have a Colwill in the team, and you know they want to sit back like this in like a more Man City type of formation, with the midfielders coming up here, and then allowing the width to come like this, with that being a fullback, that being a winger, that being the other winger coming inside, like a Madueke who likes to come inside, and then this same more as a Sterling who likes to stay out wide, and Nkunku here, and then Jackson up front. Rabiot can still stay in this role here, like a Rodri does. Nothing like a Rodri, let me say that, but he could work in anywhere in the midfield really, and it would just help him out, and it wouldn't cost too much, because I know Juventus are trying to offload him. And then up front, Mauro Icardi. I know he's not long signed for Galatasaray. However, all up here, it would just be a good signing for him, like Cavani was for United. He's just a solid striker up front, perfect for the way Poch wants to play. I don't think Nicholas Jackson was a Poch signing, but I know Icardi would be, because you see how much he's playing in Broha, and Broha just can't be up to that standard right now. Icardi would be a good signing. We get him on loan as well, to be fair, just to allow Jackson to get used to the Prem, whilst Icardi can just be there when it's needed. So that's the two main transfers I've got to talk about really. I said I looked at fullbacks, but it's pushing Malo Gusto out, and Malo Gusto's getting his game time, and when he's not playing, it's Reece James, who obviously is a solid right back, so there's no point in buying another right back when it's not really needed. Left back, once again, don't think it's really needed. You got Chilwell, Cucurella and Colwill all able to play there. Plenty of centre backs. Maybe look at another goalkeeper, but right now Sanchez is fine. As I said, I didn't really want to add to that midfield. That midfield is already stacked as it is, but it's where I just zoned into and thought, right, that's where it needs going. But that is a Chelsea video, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you think Chelsea would sign, if anyone, because we never say they need to sign anyone. But it's a transfer series. We're going to talk about who they should sign and who I think would be a good fit for the team. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, because there's plenty more coming your way. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Cheers.